So we're gonna work on some trips and takedowns, working from a fun grip, a Kata Gatame. We'll later turn it into a choke series on the ground. So kind of a fun lesson, one of my favorite lessons. I haven't taught in a while, so let's have some fun. All right, 1, 2, 3. I can use you. Okay, let's circle up so we can all see. You guys are just hand fighting. Hand fighting is a big term for us where I'm trying to build my connection and get to a better connection. So slow it down a little bit and look at a very powerful connection in jiu-jitsu called the Kata Gatame. I'm gonna take a simple pop under where I'm in a good stance. If I have my right hand down, my right leg is back, my left hand, and he's mirroring me, my left hand's gonna come underneath, and I can take a step and drive my head up and forward, and I'm gonna make this grip, okay? This is also great off a punch defense. They ain't throwing the right hand, whoa, boom. You know, it's a cool like little entrance. So same concept, I'm here, I pop, and I walk it in, right? I'm looking to trap Aiden's arm between our necks. I am looking to drive my forehead kind of into his head a little bit, and my hands are very important. My top hand is palm down, my bottom hand is palm up. I make that grip, and I have a nice tight control. I'm almost like doing a row with my elbows. Now I want to trip this leg. I step out a little bit. I'm not going to do this, but I want you to think about hitting Aiden in the kidneys as I step out. Then my leg snakes behind, and I bring my knees to the ground. As we go to the ground, we'll finish in that Kata Gatame, but I'm not going to go for the choke yet. So let's do that again. We're here, pop underneath, drive through, make our connection. Think about elbowing Aiden in the ribs, snake behind. I should put my knee brace on and slide down. Could you do that on Sean to be easier for you? I'll get my knee brace in a second. Pops under, makes this grip, and his knee down. Yes, but just get the right leg behind him for the Kosoto. And beautiful. Cool. Questions on that? Okay, let's go. We partners nice and slow, please. You should be. Yeah. Sean asked a very important question. Why am I bringing my knees down? It is absolutely for your safety. We used to do this technique. I'm not going to do it to you. We would come here and throw them, voomp, and land on them. I used to torture one of my old students, Adam, with it. I'm not doing that anymore. It just sucks. So we bring our knees down. If you're in a real fight, absolutely. But for now, both knees to the ground. Yeah, sometimes I'm trying to drive. When I step off, it's like a right shoulder and right knee are kind of twisting in. Does that make sense? Yeah. This is a trap and a trip. Works really well, okay? Let's go. Top hand. Well, I just walked around and watched like 3 people. Most of us are getting a little confused on how to make this grip here, okay? Sometimes I saw this, sometimes I saw this, sometimes I saw it over here. When I think about the Kata Gatame, especially in the ground, I think about trying to pull the chain through. Like I want to when I make this hand grip, it's like rowing, which pulls this hand around. See what Ari did to his shoulders and structure? If I have it here, I don't believe in it. You know what I mean? So when we come through, I pop under, boom, it's like I punch over. Now getting weighted on that foot, now I can hit my takedown. My knee notches his knee. I may take a small step, adjustment step, knee down. I keep my grip and I stay here. Cool. I keep going. Thumb down, knuckles facing, arm up. Guys, let's come over here. Let's talk about finishing the choke, all right? So same thing again, he pops under and hits our takedown, boom. Okay, there's many, pause right there. There's many, let's call some variations of finishing this choke. The main thing I want you to think about right now is that Aiden is trying to pull that right hand deep through, almost like, let me just do it once so I can talk it through, and then you can do it, demonstrate it. Okay, so I'm here. And typically when we finish this takedown, when we initially set it up, we're a little loose. So I think about pulling and then dropping, all right? When I pull and drop, I may finish right there, or I just kind of go into a slide. I start sliding my belly, getting flatter to the ground. I know, I want tight. Ideally, we're almost trying to be here, where we are smashing this together. Okay, sorry. I'm a dick. I love you though. Okay, so we're here in neutral. I pull tight. I kind of slide in and then finish my choke, all right? I'm trying to like collapse everything down and like bring my body into that like this point where my hands were, all right? There's called dickhead versions. Where I stay in the high line, there's like crack his neck. Sorry. Did your neck actually crack a little bit on that one?
No, it didn't.
It just
well,
fucking
I mean,
sucks.
like, it,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's rolling their neck now. Don't do that to me, I will kill you. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, that's like, when I first couldn't figure out Kata Gatame, I'm like, fuck this, I'm just gonna try to break the neck. It sounds horrible, but that's what I used to do. Eventually you learn a proper choke. The proper choke is getting low and sort of bottoming out. There are the knee on belly versions that some more advanced guys are doing. Let's start off with that first. If you guys want, start from the ground. He lays on his side, he puts his hand up, you get your grip underneath. If I'm next to him, my right leg is next to him, that knee is down, other leg is up, pull the chain, come low, and I'm not gonna do it to him again, but we get the point. All right, fine. So, yeah, all right. We're here, pull the chain, get low, and choke. All right, thanks Frankie for that. Cool, let's go. Let's circle up really quick. My suggestion, if you have not gotten to putting the takedown and the choke together, do that first, okay? Then we're gonna go into escape. He's gone, he's back. Okay, Sean, can you put Aiden in Kata Gatame? Just loose one in the beginning, okay. So we got right there, pause. So if Aiden is able to get basically his arms straight up and start turning his right elbow down and into Sean, no, all the way. We're gonna go that way for, yeah. If he's able to simply get his arm up and kind of swim it around, so it comes in front of Sean's shoulder, he's out of the choke. He's not out of side control, he's not out of danger yet, but he's out of the choke, okay? But in reality, can we go back? That is sometimes very, very, very hard to hit. So there comes like a brief moment in time, if Aiden like goes, reaches towards his feet far away, even snaking the arm, I love this, snaking the leg underneath. It's very hard for Sean to like finish that choke. See how it spread him out? Kind of like a chill position, you know, and then if he wants to, he can almost trap Sean's arm and turn it into like a roll. Boom. That's like complete cheekiness, and it might work. I pulled it off, but not against high-level people. It's just that leg weave will stop the choke and force him to chain or go to something else. We have to understand, guys, like this is one of the most shittiest chokes. Like if you're here, like the percentage of him finishing it is very, very high. So sometimes it's like, you're fucked for lack of a better word. You can't turn into him, so you have to like come this way, boom, over, under, and then I almost think sometimes like, if I put this foot on the ground, like I can then start like building off it and turn it into a roll. It's a little weird, yup, and finish, okay. Rolls bonus, I want you guys getting that weave. Really quick, put me in a light Kata Gatame. I think.
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think. Okay. So if I think I'm walking my feet and getting my hand, that makes it pretty easy too. If I tend to like reach just for my leg, I might run into that choke. So walking it, and now I turn it down. I kind of have that roll. It's kind of really funky, but it works when you get out of that. Oh, for you guys, a fat man roll, and wrestling is kind of what that feeling is like. Cool. So start the choke. Get that feeling of like weaving that leg and kind of let your buddy like squeeze a little bit, see if you can finish it, and then you can try the roll out, and then we'll put it all together. Questions? Let's go. Hang on, okay. So, on. This guy. So here, boom. Yeah, I'm trying to get like weave, I'm trying to get closer. Now I start building up my hip. You see this hand here, start to connect, I build up my hip. Then I trap, roll, capture his head. Does that make sense? It should feel like, can you turn on me really quick? Over here. He drapes an arm, kind of old school wrestling, like a fat man. Right? It's the same thing. You're just getting it off of off of like a neck. You have to hug it to you. It's almost like an arm spin. For us, almost like Ippon Seirinagi, but it shares those concepts. Okay. You got it. We're gonna get to the ground, but this topic keeps coming up a little bit, is the fat man roll. I love this technique. This has served me really well over the years. In fact, there was a brief period where I thought turtle guard was so cool. I was like pull turtle on people. I was an idiot, but I like this technique so much that it worked. So can you come over here, be easier? All right. There's a time when our opponent, whether they are first trying to grab our back or they haven't established a full grip yet, that I feel their hand draped. And this is a mistake, right? Now, some of you might be able to hike up all the way to the elbow. I try to capture just a hand. This will take a little bit more control, but I'm trying to capture his hand and scissor it. When I do that, I'm now thinking about getting my right shoulder to the ground, then my left elbow is going to come across his hip as I do a roll, trap his hip, and start sliding up, taking him out, etc. I just love that sequence. It's very, very easy. The hard part is capturing the arm. And as you just get recognized, when you feel that arm kind of coming over, you just trap, roll, and you're out, right? You get your back not taken by thinking about driving low. Make sure the elbow comes across the hip. It's almost like I'm doing a guard recovery compared to like a forward roll. What I mean by a guard recovery, if fella's here an Aiden turtle, yeah, and he does a forward roll to get his closed guard back, that's kind of the movement. It's almost the same thing. Let's try that for a minute, and then I'm gonna do Kata Gatame from guard. Cool, go. And turtle, you're gonna snag that wrist. Give it a shot. It might be good to get out of jail free card. I don't demonstrate it once. I'll let Aiden. I meant Sean. Okay, start closed guard. So guys, I used to play a lot of closed guard, and I used to play a lot of Kata Gatame. And how I would typically do this would be like an underhand grip on the wrist, and then other hand at his elbow, and I get a simple pull and throw by. Now I establish my grip. It is impossible, at least in my regard. Can I finish the choke here? Maybe because I'm bigger than Aiden and I can force it, but I just don't think it's really high percentage. So instead we start moving. Foot to the mat, shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. I want to get on his side. Now maybe I have like kind of that dickhead submission where I push my chest into his shoulder and my forearm goes to his neck and I try to compress his neck, right? Maybe that works. If not, we bail on it and start working to our back take. I could come to the hip, start scooting, and now he started getting to a better position. So one of my favorite sequences was trying to like get my hips around my opponent by moving both arms to one side of the body, keep scooting so I have enough space to break him down. Okay, can you do that, Sean? Me fighting off my back is not fun lately. So again, and the grip, believe it or not, I think makes a difference. When you have the underhand grip, when you drag by, that right hand goes right to the neck. If I take the overhand grip, I always have to flip the hand, come underneath, so I have, no, it'd be like this. No, like this is an option, okay. So he throws by, then a right hand is there. He scoots his hips around, so he gets perpendicular, and it's simple, beautiful back take. He did it better than me, plain and simple. Cool, one more time. Now you guys can mix up your grip. Just think about bringing that arm past you, then reaching up for his head. Shrimp, 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 and chase it back. Cool, simple, easy, like meat and potatoes, Kata Gatame. All right, if you guys want to try a dickhead choke in there too in the beginning, that's cool. All right, go. The Kata Gatame. Yeah, let's do one sweep from Kenny, and then there's we'll get into the big series of the mermaid, not the mermaid, the gift wrap, so Kenny can do ninja shit.
Stupid, simple. Here, nothing's happening. Puts a lot of weight. To the floor. Some fun and then I just roll on top. And then there's a really, really, really mean submission from there too. Don't do it to me ever. I thought this was too mean. No,
Well, he's here now. I was hoping we'd do it anyways, yeah.
so, here, you put me on the top. I get both hooks in, and I squeeze his spine.
So that is illegal in most countries. Yeah, right. So if you play with it as a fun thing. Please do not do that to each other. We we are seriously compromising people's spines, okay?
Really terrible.
Sean, yeah.
Do it to Sean all you want.
Okay. Cool. Questions on those? All right, add those in. Give it another minute or two, then we'll add the gift wrap. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Different spots, but it comes really well off this drag. Boom. I'm here. I hit my shrimps, and now I'm facing it. I'm gonna reach out, grab that wrist, and I, in the beginning, prefer to kind of have this lock. So the Kata Gatame hand will almost stay in, grab the wrist, and sometimes it can kind of turn into a dickhead submission, but I can then start using it, get my hips around, pull the arm out, under the leg, and now very important, I want to try to get perpendicular to Aiden. Then this leg pendulums down, we come on top, we can start working for arm bars. My knee's not gonna go that way right now, but it's an easy sweep. I don't need that reinforced grip. If I just get the gift wrap, it works as well. Okay, I come here, pull it tight, swim, and rotate on top. Simple, easy, cool sweep. The grip makes it so powerful. I don't need to do more. Questions? So.